back to another episode of Big Movie Mouth Off. We're still here at Groovy Cinema Pub, reviewing more movies for you. I'm Jimmy Martin with Slug Magazine.
And I'm Jeff Weiss with MSN Entertainment. You can find Big Movie Mouth Off on Utah, Comcast Xfinity. Salt Lake Alternative, Big Movie Mouth Off, little folder. New and old reviews. Some currently in theaters, some possibly on demand or on DVD or Blu-ray.
Nice.
Who knows? Maybe that's how you found this review.
Sponsored.
Yes, I know. Right? Go figure.
Our great friends over at Este Pizza and Sugar House. That's the only location. Just the Este Pizza and Sugar House. Go to them. We laugh. We love having them as sponsors, but they really do make the best pizza.
Absolutely.
Like, it's bar none better than anybody else in Salt Lake City.
Daily and weekly specials.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're vegetarian or vegan, they have
that too?
Yeah, go figure.
They even have onion rings, like everything. Seriously, I'm gonna get fat going there.
2021 Windsor Avenue.
Yeah, I love this GPS right here. I'm just gonna put you in my pocket. All right, well, they have sponsored Oz the Great and Powerful. This is the latest from Disney. Sam Raimi actually is directing this time around. I think it's his first time partnering with Disney, if I remember right.
It is.
I love that Disney's kind of partnering with some fun directors nowadays. Basically, Oz the Great and Powerful is the prequel to the classic film The Wizard of Oz, playing the, I would say, charlatan and con artist and, womanizer. James Franco is playing Oz, who is a circus magician who escapes, I would say, the clutches of an angry boyfriend, not to go too into depth, hops into a hot air balloon, gets caught into a giant tornado, sounds familiar, I'm sure, of all Oz fans, and gets whisked away to the magical world of Oz, where he is greeted by Mila Kunis, who is a good witch, and finds out that a prophecy has foretold of his arrival, that he will save everyone from the evil witch, and then you get some Yellow Brick Road action. Am
I dreaming?
You're in Oz. I'm Theodora the Good Witch.
Where's your broom?
You don't know much about witches, do you? It's the Emerald City. You are here at last, and the prophecy shall be fulfilled. This is my sister, Evanora. I'm here to serve you. The royal treasure of Oz. It belongs to you, but only after you defeat the Wicked Witch.
Just how wicked is she?
Towns were destroyed. Children were orphaned. Great wizard from Kansas. I've waited for you to come and set things right.
Me?
You'll die! You'll die!
Did those crows just say we're gonna die?
Your magic is the only thing strong enough to save us all.
Please tell me you gentlemen can fight.
No. Don't be saying.
Guys, take 5. I might not actually be a wizard.
Yes, but they don't know that. You're capable of more than you know.
Are you the great man we've been waiting for?
I think I could be.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I was kind of nervous with James Franco.
Right.
Because the rumor was that it was going to be Robert Downey Jr. And you look at this role and the way it's kind of written and a little bit how Franco does it. It's Tony Stark a little bit, and so I'm kind of glad it wasn't him.
Yeah, charismatic charlatan. And yes, people do have some reservations with James Franco, but he has just enough scoundrel in him.
He does.
And by the way, he's abetted by 3 very good actresses playing 3 different witches.
I thought you were going to say good looking, which is true too.
Yes. In addition to Mila Kunis, you also have Rachel Weisz and Michelle Williams.
Michelle Williams is Glinda the Good Witch, which you remember from Wizard of Oz as well. And that, to me, probably in the entire film is probably one of the most perfect castings.
Absolutely. She looks and sounds like the Glinda you remember. By the way, this film has done some things to remind you of the 1939 classic, including the carnival pre-scene in the film. It's actually shot in black and white
Black and white.
before he gets to Oz. Then it turns to color.
Well, not only color, but also it's not wide. It's not widescreen.
Yes.
It's got black bars on the side, and what's great about that, and I'm not a big fan of 3D. I really, I'm not. But when people start tinkering with stuff and have a little fun with it, that's when I start liking it. And there's like some great things where because since it's not really the frame rate, they can, break the wall. I'd say break the barrier. Like a guy blows fire and it comes out into the black. That's really cool in my opinion. But yeah, when he does hit the Oz, not only do you get that color, beautiful color. I mean, it's vibrant. It's really good.
Yeah, super saturated color.
Yeah, then you get the screen expanding into widescreen, and it's just gorgeous. Like that's just Sam Raimi having a lot of fun with filmmaking. And now speaking of Sam Raimi, Sam Raimi's known, if you don't know, obviously not the recent Spider-Man, but the entire trilogy with Tobey Maguire, Evil Dead 1, 2, and Army of Darkness. He
Drag Me to Hell, Darkman.
He's a very, I would say, B-movie director.
Absolutely.
He's got his own style, and I love it. I love his style of filmmaking because it takes you back to those kind of cult classics,
Absolutely. Plus, it's the work of a filmmaker who's clearly having fun.
Yes, absolutely.
He loves referencing other films that he's done.
Yeah.
There are carnivorous plants that might remind you of Dr. Octopus's tentacles in Spider-Man 2. There's a weapon assembly montage that will remind you of the weapon assembly montage from Army of Darkness.
He's got this, a montage style of, action going on, but then giant heads coming up, layered on top of it image-wise. And then with the plants attacking the Dr. Oct, you've got these first-person camera shots where it's going right into the, right into the person's
frame,
face.
yeah.
So you're getting like these, like James Franco's head, like this big on the screen, And it's not your traditional filmmaking style, and I love that Disney gave him the opportunity to do it.
Absolutely, especially because this so firmly establishes a different tone than we got with Disney's Alice in Wonderland, which was distinctly a Tim Burton film. However, that film, giant story problems, including a third act that made no sense whatsoever. Now, that being said, there are plot problems here with Oz to a certain degree.
But you brush them under the rug.
Absolutely.
Because you're having fun with it.
Absolutely, because this is a very Sam Raimi film. Also, I know there are people who love the 1939 classic. Love. You gotta divorce yourself a little bit from that film.
You can't get mad that certain things aren't, exactly the same.
Absolutely, because if for no other reason than Warner Brothers owns the rights to that film, so you're not getting ruby slippers.
No, you don't get any ruby slippers.
Yes.
That's fine.
But you will get other things you remember from the books and that film, including there are things coming in the Oz series that are referenced in some very smart and clever ways. It's not a perfect film. But some good performances and a visually beautiful style and just enough of a sense of humor.
I think, like Franco, I thought he blew away my expectations. I thought he was really great in it. Like I said, Michelle Williams is absolutely perfect in this film. My biggest problem with it, though, and it really did kind of take me out here and there, Mila Kunis.
Yes.
Love her to death. Love you in your leather pants, which you're wearing a lot. But
certain aspects of her performance do not
when she tries to act angry, it doesn't come across well. And I'm sorry, but
you want to pat her on the head and go, "Oh, look at you, you're so cute."
Oh, you're so mad, And every time that she talks off camera, I'm sorry, but she's Meg from Family Guy, and it just takes me out. And I know that's just what she has become with that world, but it is a little bit distracting. And when she's surrounded by, Rachel Weisz, who is really good in it, and really catty in this film, that's where it's fun.
And by the way, if you had any reservations as compared to Jack the Giant Slayer, which was definitely in some ways a little scary for kids, this PG film, some mildly scary things, I think they're going to be fine with it. Also, your kids probably want you to buy a plush toy based on Finley, the flying monkey assistant to James Franco's character, voiced by Zach Braff.
And that's another thing too, and it's more behind the scenes stuff, but the way that Sam Raimi shot this, he wasn't just using a tennis ball on a stick and respond to it. He actually had the voices of these CGI characters interacting on set with the actors. So you do get a really more, I'd say, believable performances out of the, human actors or characters, as you want to say.
Right.
Which I like. There is something about pretending that someone's in front of you when you're looking at a dot on the wall.
No, and they're clearly having fun interacting. There's also a cute little China doll girl too.
I think it's fun. I think kids will have as much fun with it as maybe their grandparents did with Wizard of Oz.
Absolutely.
Or even great-grandparents.
And if for no other reason, probably that a film this fun probably make people want to go back who haven't seen Wizard of Oz in a long time, go back and see it. 3 stars.
Yeah.
And, and entertaining fantasy.
Yeah. No, it's a rock solid 3 stars. And, you know, it's fun watching Raimi have fun with this world. You know, even poking fun at the Munchkins.
Absolutely.
Which he does.
If you've seen Bad Santa, you'll...
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but like, it's a guy who watched the original and goes, yeah, this is a classic. I understand that, but there's some terrible elements to this film that I will not put in my film, but I'll put it in there just enough to give it, you know, pay a little homage and give it, poke a little fun at it.
And
I think that's great.
And also, if you're a Raimi fan, blink and you'll miss him. Bruce Campbell is in the film.
Oh yeah, Bruce Campbell's there. Yeah, we won't tell you where. You'll see him. It's fine. But yeah, 3 solid stars. Again, thank you to Este Pizza and Sugar House for being our sponsors. We will be here reviewing more films for you. This is kind of the biggest one we're launching off this year.
So far.
So get ready, because it's only going to get crazier, and we'll be here to tell you all about them.
Hopefully they'll all be at least this good.
Oh, hopefully. Fingers crossed.